Good morning to all my lovely children. And you're all safe wherever you are. Children, safety is a must. Okay, so please abide by all the rules given by the government and various authorities. Now, coming back to studies, today our topic will be pronouns. Okay, yes, that is not a new topic for you. You have studied pronouns in earlier classes also, and you know about it, but still, this year also, you have to study pronouns because with every coming year, details are added in the topic. Okay, so now pronouns will be taught to you according to class 7. But of course, we will make it a point that all your basics are also very clear so that there is no difficulty in understanding the topic. Okay, now, children, what are pronouns? Before coming to that, I would like to give you a brief description of nouns. Yes, you all know about nouns. Nouns are naming words. Okay, naming words means you can say the name of anything, the name of a person. Okay, Rahul, Indira Gandhi, then Seema, Samiksha. Okay, all these are names of people. Then name of places, Kota, Delhi. Then name of animals. Okay, dog, cat, elephant. Name of things, pencils, fans, paintings, books. Name of uh, an idea. Okay, or name of a feeling like love, hate, anger. Then the abstract nouns as wisdom, knowledge, all these are nouns. Okay, when you give the name to give, when you give any name to a certain thing, person, or anything, then it is a noun. Okay, now why I am telling you about nouns? Because as you can see, pronouns, in the name pronoun, noun is already there. That means pronoun is definitely related to nouns. Okay, how? Pronouns are those words which are used instead of nouns. Okay, how? I will tell you, I will give you an example. A very simple example which you all have read about. Okay, suppose we talk about, uh, suppose you have a pet at home. Okay, and his name is it's a dog and its name is Bruno. So you talk about Bruno, you are telling about Bruno to a friend and you're saying Bruno is my dog. Bruno is such a nice, lovely dog. Bruno plays with me every day. Bruno is very healthy. So now what are we doing? We are repeating Bruno every time. So what will we do instead of repeating Bruno every time? We'll say, I have a dog, Bruno. It's a lovely dog. It's very healthy. I play with it every day. Okay. So instead of Bruno, we have used it for it. So it is the pronoun used in place of the noun Bruno. Okay. Now let me share the screen with you and explain this concept to you again. Yes. See here. There is an example in front of you. Ankur was angry with Sangeeta. Ankur and Sangeeta are nouns. Of course, they are names of people. Now, Ankur is a boy, Sangeeta is a girl. So, instead of Ankur, we can use he. And instead of Sangeeta, we can use she. So, Ankur was angry with Sangeeta. He said that she should not have teased the dog. Okay. So, what are we doing? Instead of repeating Ankur and Sangeeta again and again, which would definitely look very awkward. So what we are doing, we are, instead of using Ankur and Sangeeta, we are using he and she. So in place of nouns, we are using pronouns. So pronouns are the words which are used in place of nouns for the beauty of the language. If we repeat the same name again and again and again, then we will lose the beauty of the language. So to maintain that, and for the sake of a good language, we use pronouns. Okay. Now, there are, I'll tell you, we will talk about kinds of pronouns. So you can see here in this chart, there are 7 kinds of pronouns. They are personal, interrogative, emphasizing, relative, demonstrative, reflexive, and possessive. We'll deal with them one by one, okay, in detail. So we don't have to take them all together. We'll go through them one by one, okay? So we'll follow the steps. Now let's talk about the personal pronouns, okay? Let's talk about the personal pronouns. Now children, what are personal pronouns? All the pronouns you generally, which the pronouns which generally come in your mind when you think of the word pronoun, like he, she, it, they, them, their, you, yours, it, okay, me, mine. All these are personal pronouns. All these are personal pronouns, okay? Now, what are personal pronouns? Personal pronouns stands for people or things. Okay, let's see here. A pronoun that stands for a person or a thing is called a personal pronoun. So as you saw in the previous example here, Ankur and Sangeeta were people. So in place of these people, we are using, in place of these nouns, we are using he and she. So when we use pronouns in place of persons or things or animals, they are personal pronouns. Okay. So they are he, she, it, they, them, their, you, yours. All these will go through the chart. Now, first of all, let's talk about first person, second person, and third person. First person, second person, and third person. There are 3 persons. These are 3 persons, and they are personal pronouns. They are all personal pronouns. Now, what is the first person? I'll tell you. Let's take a sentence. If I say, I want to ask you a question about APJ Abdul Kalam. I want to ask you a question about APJ Abdul Kalam. Now, in this sentence, there are 3 people involved. I want to ask you a question. So, you. Then, APJ Abdul Kalam. So, there are 3 people involved. So, now just think, who is the speaker in the sentence? Who is speaking? Who is the speaker? The speaker is I. Okay. I want to ask you. Now, who is the listener? Who is listening to your sentence? Who is listening to you at this time? It's you. Okay. It's you. So, I want to ask you. Listener. This is the second person. Speaker is the first person. And now we are talking, I'm saying, I want to ask you a question about APJ Abdul Kalam. So who is the third person? APJ Abdul Kalam, because we are talking about him. So what do you mean by the first person, second person, and third person? The speaker is the first person. The listener, you, is the second person. And about whom we are talking, that is the third person. Suppose you have a friend called Mrinal, okay, and I tell you that I must tell you something about Mrinal. I must tell you something about Mrinal. Then I is the speaker, first person. You, listener. And who are we talking about? Mrinal. That is the third person. Okay. So first person is the speaker, second person is the listener, and third person is about whom we are talking. Okay. So if we talk about pronouns, let's see here. We have a chart over here. Yes. So first person would be I. Okay. Then what are the pronouns related to I? Me, mine. Okay. When I am talking, when I am the person speaking, then I will say this belongs to me. This book is mine. So the speaker uses I, me, mine, and we. If the speaker is more than one person, okay. If suppose we are two people here speaking, then we'll say we. Okay. And we can say this book belongs to us. Okay. This house is ours. So these I, me, mine, we, us, ours, these pronouns are used by the speaker. So they are first person pronouns. Of course, I, me, mine are singular pronouns used for a single person. And we, us, and ours are used for more number of people, more than one person. Then similarly, we come to second person. Now second person is you. You are the listener. If you are one person, then also you. If you are more than one, if suppose I'm talking to a whole class, I'm talking to all of you, then also I will say you only. Okay. So you stands for singular second person also and plural second person also. Then if I say, if suppose there are two people, there are four people you are talking to, and you say that this house is yours. Okay. Then yours is being used for the listener. So yours and you, these both are second person pronouns. Then third person, if I say, I am telling you, I don't like him. I am telling you, I don't like him. Then him is the third person pronoun we are talking about. So he, him, his, she, her, hers, it, all these, then they. If we are talking about more than one person, then it would be they. I'm telling you, they are not good people. Okay. I am telling you, they are not good people. So we are talking about them. Then so he, him, his, she, her, hers, it, they, them, theirs. These are third person pronouns. Okay. These are third person pronouns. So all these are personal pronouns. Okay, children. All these are first person, second person, third person. These are all personal pronouns. You don't have to cram this table up. You don't have to cram it up. You just need to understand the concept. Okay. Now, another important thing which you need to know is okay. We will talk about antecedent now. Okay. Now, what is antecedent? Very simple. Very simple. We will again come to our previous example. We'll again come to our previous example, and you will be able to understand it very easily. See, our example was Ankur was angry with Sangeeta. He said that she should not have teased the dog. Okay. Now, he here is used for Ankur or Sangeeta. Of course, he is used for Ankur. So, he is the pronoun. What is the antecedent? Ankur. Then she is used for whom? She is used for Sangeeta. So Sangeeta is the antecedent. That means the noun the noun which the pronoun is referring to, or the noun in place of which that particular pronoun is used, that noun is the antecedent. Okay. So let's see one more example over here. Yes. You should talk to Renu. She needs your help. So you should talk to Renu. She needs your help. She is being used for Renu. So for the pronoun she, what is the antecedent? Renu, because she is used in place of Renu. Okay. So this is one concept which you needed to know. Now another thing, children. Another thing. See here, note. I, you, he, she, it and they act as the subject of a verb. Me, you, him, her, it and them act as the object of a verb. How can you understand this? Very easy. I'll tell you. Just see this sentence. I believe him. I believe him. Now, instead of I, if I put there me believe him, then is the sentence correct? Me believe him. Does that sound correct? No, not at all. But if I say he believes me, he believes me, now it's correct. So when me is at the position of an object, then it sounds great. But when it is used as subject, then it is wrong. Okay. So some pronouns can only be used as subject and some pronouns can be used as objects. What you can do is you can place them in sentence in that position. I'll tell you again. See this sentence. I believe him. Now I is the subject and him is the object. Now can you begin the sentence with him? Can you say him believes me? Him believes me. No. What would we say? He believes me. So he can be the subject, but him can only be the object. I can be the subject, but me will be the object. She will be the subject and her will be the object. Okay. And regarding similarly, then they can be the subject and them will be the object. Because we will not be able to say them believes me, them believe me. That would be wrong. They believe me is correct. Okay. And we believe them. That is also correct. So them at the place of object is correct. And they, when it is used as subject, it is correct. Okay. Now it, if we talk about it, then it can be used as subject also or object also. Okay. How? I talked about Bruno. Okay. So it believes it loves me. Okay. It loves me. Subject, it is subject. And I love it. Then it is object. So it can be used both as subject and object. Okay. So I, you, he, she, it and they can be used as subjects only. And me, you, him, her, it and them can be used as objects only. Again, I'm telling you, you don't have to cram it up. You just have to understand. What will you do if you're confused? Just try to put them in a sentence. Take this sentence only. I believe him. So, her believes me. So, her believes me is wrong. Okay, she believes me is correct. So, she can be the subject and her becomes the object. Okay. So, that is what you need to know. Now, if we talk of it, if we talk of the personal pronoun it, okay, then it is used for, why am I talking about, if I'm talking about a dog, I am using it. Why? Because I may not know whether it's a male or a female. Okay. So when I say baby, okay, the baby is crying. It is hungry. Now when I say baby, I don't know whether the baby is a boy or a girl. That is why I will use it for the baby. The baby is crying. It is hungry. Okay. So it is used for animals, things. Things means inanimate objects. Okay. For things you use it. Okay. Give me that pencil. It belongs to me. Okay. So pencil, we can use it. Animals, when we don't know the gender, we can use it. Now, we have an exercise over here, children. And this exercise is for you. This is your homework. You take this down in your copy. You can take this down in your copy. You can form an English copy, children. Okay, make an English copy, grammar copy, a separate text copy. Text, we are not dealing with it right now. So you will make a grammar copy separate. We have already told you about it. And in the grammar copy, you will name the chapter pronouns and you will do this exercise and the exercise which I will tell you in future. So you will do this exercise in your copy. It's a very good exercise to understand the use of personal pronouns. This is your homework. I will deal with it in tomorrow's class. I will discuss the answers in tomorrow's class. And today it's your homework. You will do it in your copy. Okay. So you can take the screenshot or you can click a photo, whichever way you want, or you can write it in your copy. So I will show you here. So you can now take down this exercise in your copy. Okay. Okay, children. Now I will move to the next section, that is demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns. Now, what do you mean by demonstrate? Demonstrating. Demonstrating is showing. Okay. To show, to point out, to demonstrate. So demonstrative pronouns are what? The pronouns which are used to point out something, to show something. Suppose you are talking to your mother and you are telling her about a particular tree which has beautiful flowers on it. So you say, Mama, look at that tree. It has beautiful flowers. Okay. So that tree, you are pointing out to the tree which is at a distance from you. So that is, sorry, here, I'll change the sentence. That is the, suppose you're talking to your mama and you say, that is the tree I was talking about. Mama, that is the tree I was talking about. So that is used to point out the tree. And so this is demonstrative pronoun. Why I change my sentence, I will just tell you in a minute. First, you understand demonstrative pronouns. See, this, that, these, and those. Now, what is the concept of this and that? A thing which is near you. You will point out to it and you will say this. Okay, this book. When we say this book, that means the book is near us. And if I say that book, that means the book is at a distance from me and I'm pointing out to it from a distance. Now these is the plural of this. So these books means the books more in number lying near me. And those books are the books more in number and they are lying at a distance. Okay. So that is the concept. This, that, these, those. These are demonstrative pronouns. Okay. Now, one more thing. Okay. With this, that, these, those, such can also, when we say such are the people, okay, such are the people, we are pointing out to some particular people, then such also is a demonstrative pronoun. Okay, got it? Then now the difference between demonstrative pronoun and demonstrative adjective. Children, I just changed my sentence. I was telling you that you are standing with your mother and you are showing your mother a tree and you are saying, look at that tree. Look at that tree. Now that is coming with tree. Tree, which is a noun for which that is used. So that is coming with tree. Children, here it is adjective. Here it is adjective. And when I say that is the tree I was talking about, here that and tree are separated from each other. So here that is pronoun. How? I'll tell you with more examples. See here. This is my book. Okay, this is my book. This is used for book. Book is the noun which for which this is used. Now in this sentence, this and book are separated from each other. Okay, they are away from each other because in between them we have is, we have my. So this here is pronoun. But suppose this comes with book. In the second sentence, this book is mine. So this book, when they come together, when the pronoun and noun come together, then this is adjective. Okay. So you have to see that, you have to keep it in mind. See here. These are woolen gloves. These are woolen gloves. Now these and gloves are separated. So this is demonstrative pronoun. But in the second sentence, these gloves are woolen. Now gloves and these are put together. So this is adjective, demonstrative adjective. Okay, that is the difference between demonstrative pronoun and demonstrative adjective. So that's a simple way of knowing demonstrative pronoun and adjective. So okay. So children, for today we have studied enough. Okay, we have read about personal pronouns and demonstrative pronouns and the difference between demonstrative pronouns and adjectives. Okay, I tried my best to clear out everything to you so that you can understand it nicely. So children, you can see the books which you have and you can try to do exercises related to personal and demonstrative pronouns. Of course, I'm going to give you a practice of that. Don't worry about that. And please do your homework. Okay, and you have to do the exercise and copy, and I will be giving you more exercises. Okay, so children, that's all for today. Until we meet next time, please be happy, study hard, and keep safe. Okay.